Capricorn, how are you? I hope you've been taking excellent care of yourself. And I'm so grateful to be connecting with you, exchanging energy with you for the messages Spirit most wants you to have for December 2022, the next 30 days. And although we're setting the time for December 2022, I do want to mention that for the most part, these readings are timeless. Whenever you come upon it is when Spirit will have the message for you. And so if you just want to set your intention for the next 30 days, that's totally fine. So I'm really excited to dig into your reading and see what's going on for you, Capricorn. I do want to mention, if you're someone who likes to jump right into your reading, I will remember to put a timestamp for you in the description box below. But I'm going to go ahead and shuffle on camera because I think that's really important for your energy and for mine to connect with Spirit for this reading. So while I'm shuffling, if you want to take a couple deep breaths in through your nose for about 5 seconds, hold that breath for 2 to 3 seconds, and then exhale for 5 to 6 seconds through your mouth. Feel the tension kind of fall away. Really ground your energy here in a place of peacefulness. Oh, this is nice. So I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling, and you are more than welcome to join me or skip ahead if you like. Please and thank you, Spirit. Messages for Capricorn for the next 30 days. Messages for Capricorn, those listening to this Capricorn reading for the next 30 days. Please and thank you, Spirit. What do you want them to know? Thank you. Advice, guidance, messages, insight. Please and thank you, Spirit. Messages for Capricorn. Very nice. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what this one was. Two of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Capricorn. Thank you for the next 30 days. Messages for Capricorn for the next 30 days. Please and thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, looky there. Wheel of Fortune. Yes. All right. Let's see what they've given us so far. Two of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, Six of Wands, and Seven of Cups. Wow, Capricorn. Forgive me while I try to get this even. I'm trying to do this on a really small little screen off to the side. And I want it to be even for us as best as I can do. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, we have Knight of Wands. And what's interesting is I was really feeling like this was quite quick energy that's coming in for you. It feels very swift. It feels like a sudden sudden turn of events. And if I remember correctly, this seems familiar, like piggybacking off of November's reading for you, Capricorn. So if you felt as though my November reading really resonated for you, then that is a further confirmation that this December reading is also for you, Capricorn. So here, kind of at the center of your reading, we have Three of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. And they're actually indicating to me that they want these two kind of together, a little bit separate. Thank you, Spirit. And so what does this mean? What does it mean to have the Three of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune at the center of your energy here? What it means is big, expansive, brand new energy, okay? You are on the precipice of the wheel of karma turning in your life, where you are going to be standing in a brand new phase of your life, a new chapter of your life. And I'm hearing, if you have any Virgo placements, that it would be really good for you to listen to the latest Virgo readings, because this does feel like I'm hearing like symbiotic energy. So the wheel of karma is literally moving in your favor to bring you, yes, ashes just fell on this Seven of Cups card. I'm going to leave that there for a moment because it feels significant. So a brand new chapter. I see you kind of looking out over your life like, wow, how did I end up here? I never thought I would end up here. And I can kind of feel Spirit chuckling, because I think they always knew you were going to end up here. But I think you've really questioned and doubted your own divinity, your own faith, the existence of something greater. And I feel that changing in you now, because you have evidence of it in your 3D world. You have evidence of miracles occurring. You have tangible evidence of Spirit really working in your life for your greatest good. I think you're in a place now where you're able to really look back over your life and see different parts where it was like, okay, I really thought I was alone. I thought this was awful as it was occurring. And it may still not be a great thing that happened, but now I can kind of see why. I can see why this happened. This happened so I could have something more fulfilling in my life, so I could see things in a different way, so I could get the most out of my life, because I feel as though you were just kind of existing for a while. And I get this sense that you were feeling like this is just how life is. And it's not great or not great. I'm just here kind of going through the motions, doing what I think I'm supposed to do. But it doesn't feel like there was any like excitement or passion or motivation to do something different. I don't think you could even see that far ahead. And so what Spirit's really wanting to let you know is that in the next 30 days, there is a real sense of coming into some real stability here. And that in and of itself is going to feel miraculous to you. I feel as though this sense of material stability, not just material stability, but that's kind of what we're really talking about here. This sense of feeling stable in the world, of not having to worry about how you're going to get by or pay bills. It's this very solid, I'm getting this kind of emperor feeling, as though you realize you have co-created with Spirit. You have worked with Spirit to create a life that is full of joy and excitement and passion and stability as well. This does feel a bit like it's related to your work, or that this miracle, it's what they keep giving me, that this miracle coming in for you is going to give you the ability to really kind of stand back and say, what do I want to do with my time here on earth? What lights me up? What strikes that passion in me, where I'm excited to get up every day and go after it, or where I don't mind staying up until midnight working on this because it lights you up. So this miracle coming in feels as though it's giving you this opportunity to just look out on the world and your life and who you are in it and create from there, with no obstacles, nothing in your way, nothing holding you back. there's such a clearing going on here for you in a way that I don't know if you've ever even experienced this yet in this lifetime. It's very transformational, and it's very action oriented. So it feels as though there's something coming in from Spirit that you have helped manifest, but is also a gift from them, a miracle from them. And we'll dig in more as to why, because they're giving me this energy of you wanting to know, why is this coming in for me? So we'll dig into that further. But it's going to give you all these choices, all these opportunities. And every single choice or opportunity that you see kind of in front of you will end up being really victorious for you. There's no way you can go wrong here, because the universe has worked to kind of set you up to be in this place of abundance and expansion. How can you really make a mark on the world? How can you leave your mark on the world, Capricorn? I don't know that this is energy that you've really accepted or embodied in your past, so it feels very new to you. And I do feel compelled to say that sometimes newness, sometimes all the time, change is good or bad, is still an upset to our patterns and habits. Okay, so change is always going to feel somewhat uncomfortable on a certain level. And I feel as though when this comes in, you may have this feeling of overwhelm of, why is this coming to me? Why, not quite sure if you're deserving of it. And I think that's some old programming, this not sure if you're deserving of good things. I feel like that's some old programming that Spirit is really asking for you to kind of work through and transmute, to know that you are worthy of all the greatness and amazingness and miracles in the world that are out there for the taking for you, that Spirit wants you to take advantage of. And that does feel like it's been kind of a bit of an obstacle for you, Capricorn, this feeling of struggling with your feelings of worthiness when it comes to receiving. Wow, that feels like a big message. So I do feel as though Spirit's really wanting to kind of, for lack of a better phrase, kind of amp you up for this and help encourage you to know that this is meant for you, that these blessings are specifically meant for you, Capricorn. It's not a mistake. It's not an accident. The things that are coming in for you, these blessings are meant for you. They're hammering that down right now for me. And these blessings are going to be stable. They're going to be tangible, so this could very well have to do with your finances in the material realm, okay? As I was meditating on your reading before we began, I was seeing someone flipping a coin in the air, and that kind of feeling, that anticipation of when you're going to make a decision and you're flipping a coin in the air, and if it lands on heads, it's one way and tails another. And it's that anticipation of when the coin is in the air. And in that moment, that's when you're going to know which direction, which direction you're hoping for. I'm pretty sure this is in one of my favorite movies. I think it might be in Good Will Hunting, where they say flip a coin in the air, and when it's on its way down, you'll know which side you were hoping for. And so that is kind of the energy here that I'm getting from Spirit with these blessings that are going to be coming in for you for December, is look at what lights you up. If you feel overwhelmed at all your options and choices, because I don't think you've really experienced this type of energy in your life before. So if you begin to feel overwhelmed and you don't know which way to go, that would be a great way to help you narrow that down when the coin is in the air, which side are you hoping for it to land on? So this does feel financial stability I'm getting, but with that comes this peace for you, because I do, finances are something that most people worry about and struggle with at times in their life. But I feel as though this is something that is particularly significant for you, knowing that you kind of have this buffer room, this safety net for your everyday circumstances allows you to show up more fully in the world. That safety that you feel in your material realm carries over into your joys and your passion and your creativity, because it allows you to feel safe and to feel open to receive and open to create. And I think you've just been kind of getting by here for a while. So things are really, really changing for you for the better, Capricorn, for the positive. And if you are listening to this message, Spirit is saying this is meant for you, because again, I think you have a difficult time believing that good things are meant for you, that these surprises can even happen for you. And this is for you. That's what they're saying. This is for you. Let there be no doubt that this is coming for you. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get some more messages here. I'm feeling the Moonology deck. I'm feeling there is a message that wants to come out of this deck, which is interesting. So it could be a timing. I do tend to use these cards to help me get better clarity on timing, but we'll just see what comes out here. Thank you, Spirit, for Capricorn, the next 30 days for Capricorn. What messages do you have for them, Spirit? Capricorn, next 30 days for Capricorn, please and thank you, Spirit. Thank you. The answers you need are coming. I love it. I love it. And with this blueness of the moon, I'm immediately getting hit with throat chakra energy. So I feel like there is some aspect with this miracle, with these answers that are coming in, that is going to actually be releasing some blockages, and where you're able to really feel as though you can speak your truth, be your authentic self, show up fully in the world exactly as you are, and making an impact that way. Full moon in Gemini. There is something about moon energy here for you in the cycles of the moon. It was standing out very much to me in this Two of Swords card, because we have all these different crescent moons around here. And also, the name of this card for the Two of Swords in this deck is the Lord of Peace Restored. And I really do feel as though this peaceful feeling is going to be, if not restored, then brand new feeling for you, a brand new feeling of peace. Thank you, Spirit. And then we have a time. We have a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. And at the bottom of the deck, they are letting me know that this is also meant for you. A new start is coming. So with a time to give rather than take, they're wanting me to clarify the meaning behind this card. You are someone that gives immensely of yourself. Whether you even realize the extent of how much you give to others or not, you do. You give back to many people. And it's been very difficult for you to receive, okay? Again, we're going back to that worthiness of receiving goodness in your life, of being worthy enough to receive the goodness that's coming towards you. And they need you to know that they really need you to be in an energy of accepting and being receptive. So being able to receive the gifts coming into you. You have given enough. I mean, and when I say that, I get this energy of there's so much more for you to do and to give back to the universe and humanity. But in this particular situation, they need you to be open to receive. That way the doors can open for you so you can give back in an even fuller, more joyful way. Because I do feel as though you want to help the collective. You want to help people. So in order to do that, they're saying, you have got to be in this energy of being able to receive. Okay? And a new start is coming is very self-explanatory. I mean, that's exactly what they're telling you. 3 of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. A brand new miraculous start is on its way for you in the next 30 days. And I get the sense that there is a bit of a surprise element here. The answers you need are coming, but we're not going to give you all of them today. And I know that's probably not something most people want to hear, especially when we come to a reading for clarity. But there is definitely an energy here of not peeking at the present before it's time to open it. Okay. So let's get a few more cards for you, Capricorn. It feels very financial, very bright. I love the different colors we have going on here. It makes me feel like a bright new start, optimistic and hopeful. I mean, we can't deny that you have the Wheel of Fortune at the center of your reading. You have all of these really stable and also hopeful for the future cards coming out here for you. Okay, let's see what we have here. Take action without expecting a reward. Do your best and take the action because you love it, not because you expect a reward. When you take action without expecting a reward, you enjoy every action, and you can even receive greater rewards than you imagined. So it's holding this vision that you are not only deserving of these blessings coming in for you, but that they are meant for you. Holding that vision that these things are coming in for you, because it's going to open the door to receive greater rewards than you can imagine. It's going to open the door for you to receive more, and in receiving more, you're going to be able to do more and show up more in the way that you really want to in the world. I have to say, they're giving me something about blueberries here. Blueberries. Blueberries. What is that? It might only resonate for one person out here, but maybe that is some kind of signifier. Maybe you're eating blueberries right now. I'm not sure what that is, but that is a signifier for someone out there. Blueberries. Ooh, and then our second card, eliminate gossip. More blue. Let's look into that in a minute. Making assumptions is a setup for suffering, because usually we gossip about our assumptions. We make assumptions and believe we are right. Then we defend our assumptions and try to make others wrong. So actually what I'm getting with this card, intuitively what I'm getting here is releasing these assumptions you've made about not being worthy or it not being even possible to receive these kind of blessings and miracles in your life. This reading is very much trying to help you change your perception, change the way you look at things, change the way you view and value yourself, Capricorn. Because they really want for you to be in this receiving abundant energy. So when it comes in, when this surprise, more or less surprise, comes in for you, you're going to recognize it and receive it and feel the gravity, the weight of how incredible this is. They want you to feel how deserving you are of this. They are really coming through strongly with that. They need you to recognize how deserving you are of good things in the world, Capricorn. It's time to change that perception about yourself. It's time to choose yourself, to be excited about your future and be excited about how you get to show up in the world for others. This is big transformative energy. Very, very big transformative energy for you, Capricorn. And Spirit's really urging you to just take life by the horns when this comes in and do what feels good. Do what feels right, because you will never go wrong if you do that. If you follow your joy, if you follow your passion, you're going to tackle whatever comes your way, because you're going to be consistently vibrating in this more positive level, I guess, for lack of a better word. Because you're receiving these gifts that are meant for you, you're going to be able to give back in the world in such an enormous way. I can feel Spirit just really beaming for you. They're excited for you. You're deserving of this. I mean, how many different ways can they say this? This is meant for you, Capricorn. This is meant for you. Any other messages here, Spirit? They are wanting me to get you an affirmator's card. Okay, so this is really interesting. I just Googled blueberry symbolism, and it's talking about how the blossom end of each berry has this 5-pointed star on it, and how Native Americans believe that these star berries were sent by the Great Spirit to relieve the children's hunger during a famine. So the 5-pointed star in the bottom of the blueberry is a symbol of divinity. It also represents the 5 elements: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. So unity, wholeness, infinity, protection. It also talks about security and hope, which is exactly what we're talking about, that Spirit is bringing in for you. Security and hope. How amazing. Thank you, Spirit. So hopefully that resonates for someone out there. Further final messages here for Capricorn Spirit. I'm so grateful for the messages you've brought through already. I'm so grateful. Further messages for Capricorn. Final messages. What do you want them to know, Spirit? I am feeling this one. Spontaneity. Spontaneity. Yes, and I'm feeling this one. Divine timing. Thank you, Spirit. And then we have ultimate potential at the bottom of the deck. So your final message here from Spirit, aside from really hammering down how worthy and divine you are of these blessings coming in for you, that this is going to be a surprise and it is all working out in divine timing for you. They don't want you to open the gift before it's ready. And again, I know that can feel frustrating, but think of the excitement and anticipation as you hold this vision that blessings are coming in for you and that they're meant for you. And then hold the thought of what it's going to feel like when it does come in, when the surprise finally lands in your lap and hits you. Definitely something in the Virgo reading for you. Again, they're telling me that. So trust that these blessings are meant for you, Capricorn. They are meant for you. And there's divine timing. Spirit is working things out for you to have security and hope, which I think are two of the biggest things you've been longing and yearning for in your existence. And they're coming for you in the next 30 days. How amazing is that? Amazing, amazing. Wow, thank you, Spirit. These are the messages that we have for you, Capricorn. What an incredible reading. Thank you so much for spending your precious time with me, for connecting with me in this way, for connecting with Spirit. Thank you to your guides. Thank you to mine. If this reading resonated for you, please like, share, subscribe. Those are totally free ways to help the YouTube algorithm so I can keep doing what I'm most passionate about, which is bringing you messages from Spirit. If you're interested in a personal reading or just getting in touch with me, all that information is in the description box below, or you can go to thecl.com. I would love to connect with you further. Your energy here was just magical, and I'm so grateful that I got to experience this with you. Please take excellent care of yourself, Capricorn. You are deserving of every good thing that's on its way to you, and I can't wait to connect with you again soon. I'll see you soon. Bye.